There's a right way and a wrong way to lift weights that's going to determine how well you grow muscle and make progress, if any at all. So whether you've been weightlifting for a while without any noticeable progress, or if you're just getting into lifting weights and want to avoid spinning your tires stuck in the mud like that, I'm sharing my top 5 ways to lift the right way so you can make sure you're making the best muscle building progress possible. So let's get right into it. Proper form. Above all else, you'll never get the best results out of any workout unless you're in the best position to do so. This means always prioritizing proper form throughout any and every exercise you do. The main fundamentals are keeping a straight body, neutral spine, and staying forward facing with your head and neck in line with your spine. Never overarching your back or hunching your shoulders or contorting your body to help you through a lift. If you ever feel like you have to do any of those things to break form to get you through a lift, that's a red flag you're lifting too heavy and need to lighten it up. Always using proper form is going to put you in the best muscle building position for every exercise, and do it in the safest way possible. Full range of motion. You always want to perform the full range of motion of an exercise through every single rep of every set you do in order to trigger the best results out of it. Doing half-assed reps and cheating through your sets means cheating yourself out of potential muscle growth. And at the same time, don't think that overextending the range of motion is going to trigger any better results out of an exercise, because it's just as bad as half reps, and possibly even worse, because it puts additional stress on your body that could easily lead to injury. So don't stop short of a full rep, don't overdo it, just follow the proper movement pattern of each exercise and make sure you complete the full movement of it from A to B. Full stretch and contraction. Just as important as performing the full range of motion is making sure you're actually achieving a full stretch and contraction out of it, not just going through the motions. This means making sure you get that full squeezing stretch out of the muscles you're targeting in the move, and then getting that same full squeezing contraction out of it just the same. A lot of people tend to focus on the contraction more than the stretch and end up completely neglecting it altogether. You never want to do that. The stretch of a muscle is just as important as the contraction of it for the most efficient and effective muscle building, so make sure you always maximize both. Complete control. Achieving a full stretch and contraction through a full range of motion means you have to be in complete control of every single rep you do, which means keeping your muscles tense throughout every second of every rep you do. A lot of people will only maintain muscle tension through the raising portion of exercises and then relax their muscles on the way down. You never want to do that, because breaking that muscle tension robs you of that unique muscle stimulation that only the lowering half of a workout could provide, resulting in just a fraction of what you should be getting out of it. So maintain muscle tension all throughout a move, through the positive raisings and the negative lowerings. Never swinging weights around or trying to use momentum, but completely controlling every aspect of the movement. Sufficient challenge. You could do everything else on this list right, but if you're not lifting the right amount of weight, it's not gonna matter. Without a sufficient challenge to effectively stimulate your muscles for growth, they never will grow. This means making sure you're not lifting weights that are too light and aren't even making you break a sweat. And on the flip side, making sure you're not lifting weights that are too heavy, that they're compromising all the aforementioned lifting techniques we've discussed. You want to lift weights that challenge and force you to fall within a 4 to 12 rep range per set for 3 sets per exercise. This rep range is the perfect sweet spot for building muscle and strength, as the 4 to 8 rep range focuses on strength building and the 8 to 12 rep range focuses on muscle building. So the best way to go is to progressively overload weights through your sets and workouts so that you get a good mix within that range throughout your routines. And those are the 5 essential training techniques you want to get right to get the right results out of your weightlifting workouts. We've got an entire playlist covering all the little lifting nuances that help you get the best out of your lifts, and I'll link it on the screen, in the description, and in the comments for you to check out. If you enjoyed this training tutorial, hit the like button to help us keep going and growing, and make sure you subscribe so we could help you do the same.